Hey, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. We made it out of 21. This year thus far has still been a little trying, but I'm excited to be back and excited to be back here giving you your weekly five card spread. So, in case you're new here, I am Mel Morris. I am here just about every week giving you a five card spread about how you can show up more for yourself in the life that you really want. That's really going to be our focus now for 2022 is going to be to start showing up for the life that we say we want and not just the life that we think that we wanted because someone else wanted that for us, but the life that our soul really wants to be living. All right, so let's pull our five cards and see what the universe wants us to know about this upcoming week. All right. So, first, we're going to start with our spiritual connection card, and we're starting out that gate beautiful with the star card. Next, let's go to okay, so this is kind of what's been going on. This is our health and happiness card, and this is the tower card. Next, we've got love and relationships. Okay, we've got the 10 of cups there. Next, for our business and career, I feel like that one wants one more little cut. Here we've got the King of Wands. And last but not least, our overall card for the week is the Fool. All right, so we got a lot going on this week. We've got three major arcana cards, which are, again, our big life lessons. And yeah, there's a lot of energy. And I mentioned right out the gate that this has already been kind of a busy year, I think, emotionally, transitioning from 21 to 22. But the cards definitely show that we are going to be a little bit all over the place still for this next week. So let's take a look at each one individually. So first, let's start with the star card that we have here in the position for our spiritual connection. So as our first kind of check-in internally, the star card really is giving us an energy this week of finding time to replenish ourselves, really find the time to, a lot of times we start in January with these great intentions. We make these resolutions. We got all these plans to do things, and that's great, right? Have big goals, have big dreams, absolutely. But it's going to be really important this week to take the time to replenish yourself, right? To really slow down and connect to your spirit. Not just hypothetically, not because I made a vision board, I'm good for the year. No, really step back and find ways as much as you can this week to just replenish yourself, just reconnect for a couple of minutes a day, even just with you. Okay. Next, we are going to move on to our health and happiness for the week, and that is the Tower card. Now, this card can be a little bit scary because it is about a big change, a big shift that may have seemed like it was out of the blue. But once it's over, right, Tower energy usually is something that we knew was coming. Either it's something that we knew was coming and we just didn't do anything to prepare ourselves or to change. Or really this week, I get the sense that this Tower energy really is something that's coming through, something that's going to happen this week from another person who, I don't know, it feels like you were trying to get out of a situation. Maybe there's something that's been going on that you've been trying to get out of the way of. You've been trying to, collect yourself and move on from because you knew something was coming. But it's going to end. It's going to finalize the thing that you've been trying to prepare yourself to get out of. it's going to end. It's going to stop, right? One way or the other. And I do feel like you knew it was coming. I do feel like there was something that you knew needed to end. Uh, you were kind of maybe too slow in preparing for it. And when it happens, you might feel caught off guard. But it's always something that needed to end so that you can make room for something else, something bigger, something more connected to who you are. So just be prepared that if some big energy comes through this week, it's an opportunity now after you get through the hurt and pain and whatever may come up. Now is the time to really get yourself back, start laying some new foundation in that area. Going to move on to our love and relationship card. And this is the 10 of Cups here. I just want to look at this a little bit more because 10 of Cups always feels really good and it's always nice to have this. But it really feels this week that the love and expansion of that love really is going to come from, I don't think it's going to be just a one-on-one relationship. I think it's going to be your relationship to others is really going to feel like overwhelmingly good this week. Some collaboration that you have with folks, um, there's going to be something that really gives you cause to celebrate. And it feels really good. So if there's a team that you're working in, if there's a group of friends that you've been hanging out with or wanting to get together with, this really feels like your joy is coming from being together with others in however that looks. Feels great. Okay, next, let's move on to our business and career. And here we've got the King of Wands. So this feels like a really confident energy of you starting to really not just take action, but kind of owning the actions that you've been taking, right? So if at your job or within your business, you've been maybe questioning yourself, questioning the actions that you've been taking, questioning, if you need to do more, if you're not, if you're doing too much. The King of Wands really feels like you're going to start coming into your own and really believing in yourself so much more this week. And if you need to encourage yourself, if you're watching this right now and you're not feeling like you're on that path, hear this message as you are doing enough, right? You're doing just the right things. And the quicker that you can feel some confidence and some joy, and being proud of what you're accomplishing in your business, the more you're going to be able to grow and build on that. So really take this as a beautiful message for you to remember how awesome you are this week. Okay, last but certainly not least is overall card for the week, which is the Fool card. So this is really about new journeys, right? I think we really need this energy of the Fool as we're continuing to make this transition out of 21 into 22. Now, the Fool can feel difficult. It can feel kind of hard because it is like this energy of I'm just jumping off the cliff, right? I'm just starting a thing, doing a thing. I'm not sure where this is going to lead. It's the beginning of the next phase of your life, of what's next for you. Think about, moving into a new year. You don't know what's going to happen this year, but you got to take that step. You can't stay in 21, can't stay in a relationship that's ended. You can't stay in a job that doesn't exist anymore. Just the reality that throughout our life, there's going to be new beginnings, new starts over and over and over again. It's not just a one-time thing. And the energy of the Fool, which coincidentally, I will be starting to do my fully master classes specifically around this energy of the Fool and starting something new, starting something over that didn't quite go the way you thought the first time. Can be scary, it can feel daunting, but it's so important to just be able to take that leap of faith in yourself that you have what you need um, to move forward, to start whatever this new journey is that you are ramping up for. So it feels really good. It feels really good this week. So good. Hope this was helpful. I'm really excited to be back. Let me know how things went, what you think about these cards this week, how you're starting to connect with these a little bit more, and what some of your goals are. I'd love to hear what some of your plans are for 2022. And more than anything, I want you to stay magical, y'all.